want to speak briefly to the Africa we want. As business premier, we want an Africa that has an economy that is inclusive. The people of the continent have to benefit from the economy of the continent. Number two, as business, we want an Africa that is free of wars, so that our people can live peacefully. And number three, we want an Africa that is open for trade, so that we can trade with each other and we can live sustainable lives as Africans. And hence the African AU Agenda 2063 saw it appropriate then to have an African continental free trade area, which is the basis of our meeting today as we meet on our way to Egypt. This agreement encapsulates 55 countries, 8 regional economic communities, 1.3 billion people, and a GDP of $3.4 trillion. So colleagues, that's the market that we all have to tap into. And today we are here so that we can also try and facilitate that we assist each other to tap into this very critical market. Unfortunately, as Africans, we have allowed others to play, as far as our backyard is concerned, to play a meaningful role in our economy. And we are not there. So when we travel the continent, you'll see that the Americas are present, the Europeans are present, guys from Asia are present, but Africans are not present in their own economy. And that is what we need to change as Africans. When we go on state visits with our presidents and our premiers, it is critical that we take along as business, so that we can then be able to meet our counterparts on the continent and conclude business transactions and do business with each other. So our plea, like once again, Premier, is that as you travel, because you also do your own state visits, please take business people along with you, and in particular, black business people. I'm here representing the Black Business Council colleagues. Let that be very clear. That as much as we say, as South Africa, we must all benefit, black and white. When it comes to black business, as South Africa, we're a special case. Because everyone north of our border, when it comes to indigenous Africans, they own their economies. Who must still fight to own our economy here? So, Premier, we want the market to open locally and on the continent. So please, as you go on the state visits, please do take along black business people. Colleagues, we were very frustrated as business people some 5-10 years back. When we were traversing the continent looking for business opportunities, we'll come back home and ask, how can we be funded? Because if you are in business and you don't have money, you are just a dreamer. You need to dream and have money to implement those dreams. So our unique challenge was that we were going, identifying opportunities, coming back, but we are unable to get access to the funding that will enable us to do business on the continent. I'm happy, colleagues, to inform you that through our efforts, we now have what we call an SA Inc. approach when it comes to funding. So our government has listened. It has put up a few entities that are now ready to fund you. Those entities are DBSA, PIC, IDC, and a little-known Export Credit Insurance Corporation, so that you can be insured as you go and do business on the continent and face the risks that maybe you might not have identified going in, especially political risk. So, South Africa now, as a country, is now able to fund you as South Africans doing business on the continent. I'm hoping that you will take advantage of this. Number two, we have 17 export councils. These export councils cut across various economic sectors: automotive, built environment, fruit and veggies, capital equipment, and many others. We urge you to also look into that, because there are incentives there for us as business people as we want to do business on the rest of the continent. So we are quite excited, colleagues, that institutionally we are now ready as South Africa to do business on the continent. Let us utilize all this assistance that is there. But of course, we cannot forget the work that AfCFTA Bank is doing, and they are here so that we can also have partnerships so that you can again get access to funding as you do business on the continent. I'm hoping, colleagues, that you are ready to do business on the continent. You are ready to partner amongst ourselves first, to bulk up on the capacity, and also to partner with the rest of our brothers and sisters on the continent. It is very important that as we enter those countries, we will also partner with the locals so that we can all share in the growth and the prosperity of our continent. And also, as South Africans, colleagues, let us be aware that we must also open our local market to our African brothers and sisters. Amen. We cannot go there and do business and make money, and when they want to come here, they can't say another chat. We can't have a problem. When our brothers and sisters also want to enter the local market, profit from it, and make money. Africa is open for trade, colleagues, and we're here to make sure that we all benefit. Thank you very much.